beginning my day with water. This is lemon water, and just to get hydrated, start the day off right. Um, and then I'm usually hanging out with my sweet child Sky, doing things around the house. Today I looked at some watermelon seeds for planting in the garden, and this is some toothpaste solution that we're going to make together. So I make baking soda, essential oils together, and he's helping me out make some toothpaste for the house. And then I go to dance. I do my dance class as well as rehearsal for whatever healing poem dances I'm working on. I'm currently working on a healing poem dance for somebody, an individualized poem dance for someone. Um, and I'm also creating a new healing poem dance for purchase. So more information on that soon. I love creating healing dances from poetry to help people's processes of healing. And this is a particularly special one right now. So my morning is usually doing this. And I find this nourishing. This is about what I eat in a day, but for me, nourishment is not just about the food we're putting into the body, but also the activities that feed our heart and our soul. And creating dance pieces for people to help them heal is a way for me of serving the world, and it's nourishment for me. This is breakfast time, breaking our fast with a peel de sapo. The temperature dropped and it was getting pretty cold outside, so went inside. We love to eat outside, but I love breaking my fast with breakfast, with something juicy and hydrating, and we love the melons here are absolutely delicious. Sky usually loves to have melon also. He's mostly having breast milk still at 17 months old, but he loves melons and he really loves uvas or grapes. So after melons, pretty soon afterwards, I was hungry for more. My appetite is very strong as a breastfeeding mama, and I love grapes. Grapes are a good source of iron, also really hydrating, rich in vitamin C. And then this is just a little bit of footage of me breastfeeding throughout the day, which is really, really important to me. I breastfeed when Sky asks for it, as opposed to having a breastfeeding schedule. And as I mentioned in another video, I have found that doing that has been really helpful for great breast milk supply. I almost always will have some sweet, dense fruit later on. Bananas are my choice. These are not ripe yet, but I found a couple of ripe bananas to have later in the day for further fuel. And I usually will then do some computer work when I can, as well as sessions with my patients and clients. I love to do it outside whenever I can. Um, and part of the reason is to get some amazing nourishment from the sun, some lovely vitamin D. So, again, nourishment is not just the food we eat, but it's also sunlight and movement and recentering, reconnecting with myself throughout the day is also deeply nourishing to myself. I almost always will have something sprouting. This is some buckwheat that is sprouting, but it's not yet ready for me to eat. I love sprouting buckwheat and mung beans. Here's some chia that I will be using for today's dinner. And I will make my green goddess chia pudding dressing. Here's Sky, our sous chef, having some cucumbers as he waits for me to finish making my dinner. So I have I usually do a whole head of romaine lettuce or whatever lettuce I have on hand. I love to start with oranges. I have a lot of oranges as my first course of dinner. And then my second course of dinner is this beautiful salad with a chia pudding dressing that's savory. I shared this in my membership program last month. It's so delicious, it's so nourishing. Chia seeds are a beautiful source of polyunsaturated fatty acids that are anti-inflammatory, namely omega-3. And usually after dinner, we've been planting. This is a passion fruit. Shout out to my lovely members. A passion fruit that I am planting in our land, on our land. And I find getting my hands dirty in the soil to be also a beautiful form of nourishment. It's part of what feeds me. So I hope you enjoyed that video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up, share with anyone you think might benefit. And I send you so much love wherever in the world you might be. Take care.